Good training, boys. But that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jak?
We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Hello, I'm RJ Waters, too.
I'm not. I'm Instant Grat.
And I am Blindcat.
Not only does he have a very leaky ceiling, we have the piranha plant from Crash Bandicoot.
Which, in turn, was probably the piranha plant from Mario when it was first introduced to the Crash Bandicoot games.
Yeah. It's come full circle.
This is Samos's hut. He's got a banging pad.
Yeah. Dual level.
Hey, baby. What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
Ah, you don't know what you're missing.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
I'm taking that all as innuendo.
Well, the Forbidden Temple is actually is one of the levels we can get to immediately, isn't it?
Yeah, most of them are. I like the physics in this game. Look at them go.
Yep. It should be noted that these were not added for the PS3 HD Remaster Ultra Turbo Edition either. Like, this
well, what was? Except for trophies.
Apparently, for the second game they remastered the GUI, like the HUD.
Oh.
For 720p.
Mm-hmm.
So don't you go talking smack about that.
I won't accept any smack talk on Daxter because I do use the phrase "dag nasty" as well.
All the time.
Hey, it looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
He doesn't have any mouth flap.
He's a ventriloquist.
Yeah. One thing I really do like about Jak and Daxter is it has versatile music. Depending on what part of the level you're standing in, different instruments will fade in and out. Like those bells, it's only because we're next to the fisherman's hut.
Do they go away when we go in here?
Mm-hmm.
So they do. I never noticed that.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different ones. Like when we're next to the bird lady's house, you can hear whistles as if birds were singing along.
Oh, don't tell me that you two have problems as well. The first I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor ore.
The physics on the fabrics still look nice. If you just pay attention to Jack's flowing robes, they bounce along quite nicely.
Is 90 precursor orbs a lot?
It's twice as much on guys that there was on Geyser Rock.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them. But I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
So, it doesn't matter how expensive 90 precursor orbs is because we have nothing to do but to spend them on power cells anyway.
Yeah, there is literally nothing else to do with them. So.
Oh. Why use these as currencies?
Hey! Little furry dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. Huh. I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute! We are not going back to Misty Island! Are we?
Yeah, you can't actually get to Misty Island as your first level, because the fisherman's boat, even though we just plain stole it in the opening cutscene, I guess Jack's had a change of heart, and now he wants to make sure that he's got the guys A-okay before he takes the boat.
I think Daxter just is looking for any excuse not to go back.
Maybe that also.
Oh, come on, Jack, we can't go. We don't have permission. You're the coward.
We should go back and then try chucking him into that pool again, see if
It fixes it?
what happens to him next. Maybe it's like a sliding scale of transformations.
Oh, there you go. Listen to that flute.
Those are some very nice six-sided binoculars.
Yeah, what's you looking at? Oh, the butterflies. Okay.
Did they fix the birds in the cage? Because I remember in the original game those were just like two textures.
Oh my, what a horribly sick little bird.
You don't look so good yourself, lady.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rainfrey. You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut-flut near the beach. Now there's this poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it. If you could climb up there and push it off, I've piled some hay down at the base to catch it safely. Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power cell.
There's a lot of that going around. It's like it's a gift economy, but the only gifts they have are these weird floating noise-making things.
Oh my.
Those power cell thingies were the things that blew up at the beginning, right?
What a weird looking thing.
That
no.
thing that turned red?
That thing is never mentioned again.
Oh.
We never see whatever that thing was. It was the last of its kind, and we blew it up.
Oh, okay.
Just generic precursor artifact. So this is something I've been wondering, by the way. You know how in the opening cinematic, Samos talked about how, oh, I have asked the plants and the rocks, but none of them remember what the precursors were all about, right?
Yeah.
So, if the precursors came before plants, and if they came before rocks, what did they make out all their shit out of?
Oh, no, the plants and rocks just don't remember.
They were all stoned back then.
Right.
Wah, 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 wah.
Gotta milk those yak cows. Gotta milk those yak cows. Oh, it's you. Oh, just resting my tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yak cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help an old man and try to get them back into the corral?
It's like he's got the tot of hair sticking out of the top of his hat.
Yeah, it's something you have to grow into. Now, you could punch and kick these yak cows to get them to go where you want to, but I think that's just unnecessary.
Oh, so this is like the animal-friendly version of this quest.
Pacifist Jack.
That's cool. These guys are
he's
awfully
sharing
cute.
in the food. Being more understanding and helpful with his quest. Not everything can be solved with a punch and a kick, Jak.
It actually can, and if you do the punching and kicking, then this gets solved an awful lot faster.
Hey, my yak cows are still on the loose. Could you bring them back for me already?
What a lazy asshole.
Seriously, he had one job.
Bet you anything that like no one except Kira knows what the power cells are actually for.
Mm.
So like, I don't know, I found this thing and I heard this kid is like offering to do people's jobs for him. Give them to him. I got nothing to use it for. I use it as a nightlight.
Isn't that the basis of all currency? Somebody's gonna value this.
So who here has invested in
have you heard of
Bitcoins?
Bitcoin? Great minds think alike, I guess.
The power coins, Jak.
Like the sage always goes on about. I hope they weren't as ugly in person.
These are the best thing.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
So 90 is the cheap power cell, and 120 is the expensive deluxe model. Each oracle has 240 orbs worth of power cells.
It's the same thing, but the oracle signed them before you get them.
Certificate of authenticity.
Yeah, you know, signed by an actual precursor oracle. Yeah. Couldn't Samus have asked those guys? They seem like they probably know a thing or two about precursors.
The scout flies in this area.
Samus doesn't have the light within.
It would have cost too much.
Yeah, Samus has no orbs.
So is there like a sage for every color of eco?
Yes.
Yeah, actually there is.
We only know of two so far. The one we're trying to find and the one who doesn't want us around. Also, I did accidentally hurt that Yakko. I'm deeply apologetic for it, but the roll move actually causes damage in this game. It's my favorite attack.
The rolling jump is the best thing about this game.
Oh, at most you only grazed him.
The rolling jump...
Okay, fuck them all. Respect it.
Can you like make him... Can you punch him like out of the pen again?
I think they're all set in place now.
Oh, alright.
I wouldn't do it until after I collect it anyway.
I was about to say something really clever, but then I forgot it. I'm sure it'll come back to me.
This doesn't look much like a jungle at all, and these orbs actually count for the village still.
Scrounged enough orbs to trade for a power cell. Let's get back and make the switch already.
Daxter's not very good at route planning, is he?
Hmm.
Like, we're right by the jungle.
No, but we have other, more pressing matters.
Like what? Oh yes, I remember what I was gonna say.
Oh, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
That's a great trophy name. Is that is that just for this one specific power cell?
Yeah, about a quarter of the power cells in this game just give you a trophy right afterwards.
That's great. That's unironically great. I love that.
There we go. Waiting for it. I collect 100 precursor orbs. I want my damn trophy.
Power cells to fuel my heat shield. You can't cross Fire Canyon until you collect enough power cells.
Excuse me, Kira. I have 3 trophies. I think I know what I'm doing. Look how satisfying this is.
This is participation award level trophies.
Is that an invisible wall?
I'm
pretty
pretty
sure sounds he makes.
No, they just keep bouncing you back for some reason, but I'm pretty sure if I get a long enough jump, I can get past the death trigger. Just gotta... Oh. See you next time.